All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to LisaBug Yoga Flow. I think this is the last Thursday in the month of January 2025. We are integrating some breathing work this month. Today we have the box breath, which I'll teach you so you know how to do it. And then what I've been having fun with this past month is then integrating our breathing patterns into our flow class. I have my yoga strap, which we will be using. And for this first part, as I teach you the box breath, I'm going to stand up, but if you want to sit in a chair, sit down on the floor, just make yourself comfortable as we learn this breath flow. So this is similar to the vritti, which is the equal ratio breath, but I want you to visualize a box and maybe start it from the bottom corner, and the inhale goes up the side of the box. Then we hold our breath as it goes across the box. Then we exhale as it comes down the box, and then we hold our breath. Now, if you look this up, it's typically done in 4-count breathing. But if you haven't tried this before, don't worry about the count. Just worry about the technique. So as we breathe in, I'm going to be down here at the bottom corner of the box. We'll breathe in for 4, 3, 2. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2. Exhale for 4, 3, 2. Hold your breath for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do it one more time with my direction, and then I'm going to give you about 2 minutes just to practice it on your own, wherever you are, whatever space that you're in today. So let's exhale completely. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2. Retain the breath. 4, 3, 2. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2. Retain the breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, as I was practicing this, I really felt that what I needed to do on the exhalation was to make sure I exhaled all of my breath in that 4 counts, because if not, then I wanted to breathe in sooner. So that's one little pro tip to give you. Also, it doesn't really matter if you're doing this in through the nose, out through the mouth, in and out through the nose, both directions from the mouth. It doesn't really matter. When you retain the breath and hold it, what I want you to think about is the bandhas. And the bandhas are locks we have in our body. There's 3 main locks. We have the mula bandha, which is the muscles of the pelvic floor. So you're going to tighten the pelvic floor muscles when you hold the breath. And then you can release that on the inhalation and the exhalation. The next bandha is right here in the abdominal area, called the uddiyana bandha. This is the bracing of the abdominals. And then the third lock is here in the throat, called the jalandara bandha. That's kind of a hard one to teach and feel, but you just gently draw your chin back and firm up here in your throat. If that one's hard, don't worry about doing that. Just do your 2 lower bandhas, your mula bandha and your uddiyana bandha. So let's try this one more time. Tightening the bandhas when you retain the breath. So exhale completely. Inhale. Retain the breath. Exhale. Retain the breath. And relax. Now, how many of you at home are doing this? This is just my example to show you why it's called the box breath, but you don't have to do that piece. What we're going to do is pick up our yoga straps. So we did this particular pattern, I believe, last week with our breath flow. I'd like you to take your feet a little wider than hips distance, turn your toes out, hold the strap in front of you with a little bit of tension, like you're going to kind of tighten and fire up your shoulders, your upper back, and your lats. And then we will bring the strap about right to here. We're going to do the in breath, 4, 3, 2. Hold your breath, 4, 3, 2. Side bend, exhale, 3, 2. Hold the breath, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, coming back up, 4, 3, 2. Retain the breath. Tighten your bandhas. Exhale left, 4, 3, 2. Hold the breath, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, come up, 4. Hold your breath. Exhale right. Hold your breath. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. One more time each side. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Tighten your bandhas. Exhale. Release the bandhas. Hold. Tighten the bandhas. Then just inhale up to finish. Exhale the arms down. Great. I'm going to do that again with another flow that we did last week. Turn your right foot to the top of your mat. Widen your stance for our warrior 2 position. So we'll take our inhale as we lift our arms up. Retain the breath. Tighten your bandhas. Twist to that right side. Exhaling. Tighten the bandhas. Inhale back to neutral. Tighten the bandha. Twist right. Exhale. Hold. Tighten your left glute. Inhale to the center. Hold and tighten. Exhale right. Twist. Shoulder blades down. Hold and tighten. Brace your core. Inhale back to center. Hold and tighten. Then inhale, drop the arms down. Or exhale, it would have been, right? Roll those shoulders. Okay, lots to think about, right? Putting the box breath with our movement. Let's try it on the other side. Pivot in, pivot out. We'll start with the arms low. We only do this one time. Ready? Breathe in. Retain the breath. Tighten the bandhas. Exhale, twist. Hold. Inhale back to center. Hold. Twist to the left. Exhale. Hold. Tighten your right glute. Inhale, center. Hold the breath. Exhale, twist. Hold the breath. Tighten and brace. Inhale, center to finish. Retain the breath. Then exhale, lower down. Nicely done. All right, let's bring our body up to the top of our mat. We still have our strap here. So with the box breath, we'll come into chair pose. So we'll inhale to bring the arms forward. Hold the breath. And you can bring the arms up higher if you'd like. Exhale to sit into chair. Then hold the breath. Inhale, come back up. Hold the breath. Exhale, sink. Hold the breath. Now just come up for a second. I want you to think about what you can do during that breath retention. Which of the bandhas are you going to work on? And maybe you're going to work on your shoulders. You can pick on other areas rather than the bandhas to make a tension, which is an isometric contraction of a hold. So you don't have to do them all. Just think about one area where you can tighten and contract during the breath retention. So let's inhale. Hold the breath and tense something in your body, maybe the abdominals. Exhale, sit. Hold and tense. 2 more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tighten. Hold and tighten. Exhale, sit down. Tighten and hold. 1 more time. Inhale, come up. Tighten and hold. Exhale, sit. Tighten and hold. And just inhale up and exhale the arms down. Okay, let's practice bringing your strap in front, sinking into a baby chair, and then we'll step the right foot back into a lunge. Now, when you step back, you can make it small. You can bend the back knee. You can straighten the back leg. You can push your heel down. It's just a step back with a little bit of a hold. And then step that foot back into your little baby chair here, so knees are bent. Step the left foot back. Choose the position you'd like with your leg. And come in. Now I'm doing this with the strap out in front of me. You can choose to maybe hold on to something for a little bit of balance or to put the arms in a different position. So start in your chair pose. As you step back with the right foot, breathe in. 4, 3, 2. Hold and tense, maybe the right glute. Step in. Exhale. And hold and tense. Step the left foot back. Inhale. Hold and tense. Step in, exhaling. And hold. 1 more time each side. Right foot steps back. Breathe in. Hold and retain the breath. Maybe drop your shoulders down. Step in, exhale. Hold the breath. Inhale, step back left. Hold. Exhale, step in. Hold the breath. Then inhale, rise up. Great. All right, let's set our strap down, maybe roll the shoulders out a couple of times. Since they've been in front of our body for a bit, let's take a stretch back behind. Either interlace the hands or just push your arms back behind you. Open up the chest or maybe take a goalpost arm position. Now we'll use our box breathing with a forward fold. So we'll inhale, maybe reach the arms up. Hold the breath. Then exhale, fold. Hold the breath. Inhale, come back up. Hold the breath. Exhale, fold. Hold the breath. One more time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And just inhale up. And exhale the arms down. Now, if you're struggling with the box breath and holding your breath, then I want you to go back to samavriti, the equal ratio breath, and just inhale and exhale. Each time I say hold, you'll just be letting the air out or breathing in. So for example, let's try this in samavriti. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, fold. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale, fold. Exhale. One more time with samavriti. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale just to come up. And exhale the arms down. So as we continue through our flow today, if you feel more comfortable leaving out the breath retention, or you can make it smaller, then you're going to do samavriti, which is basically up and down breath, rather than the up, across, down, across with the hold. Okay, so let's combine a couple things we've done already. I'm going to do it with the breath retention, but if you'd prefer, just do samavriti. So we'll inhale, reach the arms up any amount. Hold the breath. Exhale, sit into chair. Hold the breath. Inhale, step the right foot back. Hold the breath. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Hold the breath. Inhale, left foot back. Hold. Exhale, step into chair. Hold. Inhale, reach. Hold. Exhale, forward fold. Hold. Inhale, back up. Press the palms together. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Challenging? Okay, let's try it one more time with that flow. Inhale, reach. Hold. Exhale, chair. Hold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Hold. Exhale, step into chair. Hold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Hold. Exhale, step into chair. Hold. Inhale, reach. Hold. Exhale, forward fold. Hold. Inhale, rise up to finish. Press the palms and exhale. Okay, we're going to finish our flow practice, and I'm not going to integrate the box breath for you. I want you to put it in wherever you would like in our flow of postures today or poses. So we'll start where we were leaving off there. Reach up. Sit into chair. Step the right foot back. Step the right foot in, and you can change the arms to anything you want here. Left foot steps back. Step into chair. Rise up. Swan dive into forward fold. Inhale back up. Press the palms, bring thumbs to the heart. One more time with that flow, with your own breathing pattern. Breathe in. Chair pose. Think about those bandhas. Right foot steps back. Step into chair. Left foot steps back. Step into chair. Rise up. Swan dive, forward fold. Now this time we'll hold our forward bend here and just stretch. So probably just a normal breath flow would be good as you elongate the back of the legs. And then I'd like for you to step back the foot that you can turn to face the long end of your mat. And then walk your hands around into a wide leg forward fold. Now, if you need to have a block under your hands, or maybe have your hands on top of the chair, that would be excellent. And we are going to do a twist with this. So on an inhale, lift your right arm up. Then we'll hold. Exhale, right arm down. And hold. Inhale, left arm. Now maybe you don't want to reach your arm. You might want to keep your hand on your shoulder and just rotate your shoulder up, or even hand to your hip. Exhale down and hold. Two more, twisting to the right. Hold. Lowering down. Hold. Twisting left. And lowering down. Now, if we're doing this with some of vritta, we'll inhale to twist right. We'll exhale on the hold. We'll inhale to lower. And then exhale. If we're doing the box breathing, we'll inhale to the left. Retain the breath. Exhale to come down. And retain the breath. All right, let's put a little softness into our knees. Take your hands onto your thighs and rise up. Nice 5-pointed star. I feel like my feet are a little too far apart, so I'm gonna come in a little bit here. So we'll breathe in on this 5-pointed star. And then let's breathe out and come into goddess squat. So if you haven't done the goddess squat before, we have our elbows bent maybe about 90 degrees. You'll notice my elbows are a little lower than the top of my shoulders. So I don't want my arms up like this, a nice relaxed position. And then we flex our palms like we're holding on to two heavy objects. We engage the abdominals, which is our uddiyana bandha. We can engage the mula bandha, the pelvic floor. We can engage the glutes here by pressing the knees out so that they're in alignment over the feet. We can engage our lats by pressing the shoulders down away from the ears. So there's a lot of things we can do on the breath retention here. So let's try this with the box breath. We'll inhale 5-pointed star, retain the breath, then exhale into goddess squat. And as you retain the breath, tighten everything you can think of tightening. And I want you to do this on your own, 5 more repetitions. Two more. Tighten, tighten, tighten. One more. And just inhale up to finish. And exhale to relax the arms. I find that particular flow to be one of the easier ones to apply the box breath to. So I hope that was the same thing for you. Turn your right foot out, bend your knee so we're back into our warrior 2 position. Bringing the arms out to our warrior 2. On our inhalation, we'll reach the arms up any amount and straighten the right leg. And on the exhalation, we'll sink down into a nice knee bend here. So make sure you have a good stride length. You have the pelvis facing forward as much as you can. And we'll try the samavriti first. Samavriti, we inhale to come up. We exhale. We inhale. And we exhale. The box breath, we inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Hold your breath. So 5 more reps, you choose either samavriti or the box breath. I seem to be going to samavriti. Two more. Maybe mix and match those 2 breath patterns. One more. Hold your warrior 2 and just find a normal breath flow. Then we'll rotate our right palm up. And we'll come into reverse warrior and just hold this pose. Any style of breathing pattern here that you have learned with me. We could even do a left nostril breath if we wanted, because you could bring your hand up and close off your nose. So just explore. And then let's come into side angle pose. And again, just hold the posture and breathe. And my right quad says it's time to come out of this. So let's come up. Maybe yours did too. Straighten the leg, lower the arms. Ooh, that muscle. Ooh, yes. Okay, let's pivot to the other side. Find your warrior two. And as you know, you can do anything you want with your arms here. You don't have to do what I'm doing if your shoulders bother you with this. So either samavriti or box breath. We have 6 repetitions. Straighten the left leg and sink. So samavriti, we inhale, we exhale, we inhale, we exhale. Box breath, we inhale, we hold the breath, we exhale, hold the breath. 3 more on your own. Last one. Turn the left palm up. Reverse warrior. Find your pose here, and then just breathe any breath style. You can even box breath here while you're holding. Then transition, moving into side angle. Hold. And this quad is not giving me as much trouble. I think because the other side is my knee replacement, weaker muscle. And let's just come up and straighten the leg and lower down. Okay, we're coming to our hands and knees. If you don't want to come down to the floor, hands and knees, your option is to use a chair. We're going to be doing some things like spinal balance, that kind of thing, so you can stay standing up. Joyce, if that knee isn't feeling good today, there is your option. So just take your time in your own way to come on down, either hands and knees or hands and feet. All right. So we will do our samavriti with alternating spinal balance. So don't worry about your breathing yet. We're just going to pick our right hand and our left leg off the floor and reach out. And then come down. Left hand, right leg. And come down. Now, when we do our breath retention here for our box breath, I want you to think about tightening your midsection, dropping your shoulders away from your ears, and having really good alignment and stability in balance. So let's try it with our box breath. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Hold the breath and tighten. Exhale to come down. Pause and hold the breath. Keep the abs in. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Hold and tighten. Inhale to come down, or exhale. Hold and tighten. Let's try it with samavriti. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale as we're holding and tightening. Inhale to bring the hand and foot, knee back down. Exhale to hold and tighten. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, pull the abs in. Inhale to come back to all fours. Exhale to brace the bandhas. 2 more on each side, choosing the breath pattern you'd like to today. One more each side. Press back to a child's pose, or if you're standing on your feet and you have your chair, just take a little bit of a standing child's pose or almost like a down dog and stretch out through the lats and shoulders. So we're going to come forward either to all fours or let your hips drop down into a kneeling plank. Pause there and hold, firm up the bandhas. Then exhale back into child's pose. I'm just going to quickly demonstrate that using the chair. So we'll come forward, inhaling, exhaling back in that standing child's pose or kind of a down dog. So let's try that with samavriti. Looks like this. We'll start in child's. Exhale completely. Inhale, come forward to all fours or kneeling plank. Exhale to hold the pose. Inhale to push back. Exhale to hold the pose. With box breathing, inhale forward. Hold the breath. Exhale, push back. Hold the breath. 2 more, your choice. One more time. And let's come back up to all fours. We are going to work our triceps just a little bit. So our level 1 here, I'd like for you just to slightly come back and put your elbows down on the ground and then press into the palms of the hands to straighten your arms up. So your elbows come down and they straighten. If you're on your feet, hands are on a chair, you're just going to bend your elbows and straighten your arms. Your elbows should be parallel with your wrists and your shoulders. So in other words, I don't want your elbows to be out here as you're doing this. I want you to tuck them in, bend and straighten. So that's a nice little level 1 that's pretty kind on the shoulders, should be for most of you, but definitely modify if needed. Now, if your shoulders feel pretty good, then you can walk hands forward a little bit, come into your kneeling plank, and do a little baby chaturanga or push up, down and up. Now, I'm not working in any of the breathing patterns here. A typical Western style breath pattern would be to inhale as you bend your elbows and to exhale as you press up. Let's get 15 seconds. Maybe 2 more reps. And then press back to child. Let's bring the arms next to our body this time. If you're standing on your feet, a forward bend would be nice in place of this. And then Chris Norman asked for some neck work today. So I'd like for you to come back either to your feet or perhaps sit in a chair if you feel more comfortable with that. So take your time to come on up. And as we stretch our neck today, we're going to do some dynamic actions for the shoulders and the arm. So either sitting or standing, just come to a nice tall posture. And we're going to tip our left ear to the left shoulder. And then with this left hand, we can bring it across the right shoulder and press it down a little. This is going to elongate the right side of the neck. Another option with this left hand is to gently place it on the side of the head and not cranking, but give yourself a little bit of pressure. And then with the right arm, we're going to come out and forward, out and behind. It doesn't have to be big, and you'll probably find you can come forward a little further than you can do to the back. So again, this hand can be here. Two more times to the front and to the back. One more time. And then to the back and hold. I've got the back of my hand or my watch face against my sacrum here. Then take your chin and turn your head so you're looking down toward your armpit or the floor next to the side of your body, outside of the left foot. Bring your head back to neutral, releasing that arm, and relax it down. Now just pause and notice. There's no rush to do the other side. Sometimes we just need to take a second and see how that felt. See how we feel differently, to move around, to make some adjustments. Okay, let's tip right ear to right shoulder. Option 1, the right hand comes across and gently presses the left shoulder down. Option 2, we can cradle the side of the head gently in the palm of our hand. Left arm goes out and across, out and behind. Relax your jaw. Soften the muscles, the upper trapezius, the levator scapula, the scalenes, all those really tight neck muscles. One more time, to the front, to the back. Hold here. I have the back of my hand on my sacrum. Then we'll turn the chin down toward the right armpit and hold. Now notice, are you balanced equally onto both feet, or are you leaning over to the right? So get your pada bandha nice and secure in your feet. Tighten your abdomen. Breathe normally. And relax the neck. And bring your head back to neutral. And release that posture and take a moment just to notice. Ooh, that side felt a lot different than the other side. I'm just going to do some shoulder rolls and turn my head a little bit from side to side. Okay, let's go with a chin drop. Lengthening these tight muscles back behind the neck. We'll hold this as both arms open to the sides. Cross in front, separate your shoulder blades. Open to the side. And cross in back. And it feels natural for me to inhale as my arms are coming out and to exhale, bringing them behind. Try to alternate which wrist is in front when you're crossing. But it's more about what your arms are doing, or it's less about what your arms are doing. It's more about separating the shoulder blades when the arms come to the front. So really open them. And then they're slightly coming together when you go to the back. 2 more. One more, crossing in front. Crossing behind. Hold your hands behind. Keep your chin toward your chest and rotate your head to the right. Ooh, boy, that's getting a spot in my neck. Come back down, chin to chest. Rotate the head to the left. Oh, that feels much different on this side. And back down, chin to chest. Release the hands from behind you. Bring your head back up to neutral. Then our last neck exercise is we're going to push our chin forward and then pull it back in. So it's not an up and down. It's forward and then retract back. I think there's a name for this that's not coming to my mind. So we're lengthening the chin out and then we're tucking it in, trying to make a double chin. Now, while you do this, I want you to make sure you're not elevating your shoulders up. So keep them pressed down by firing your lats and go forward and back. 3 more. 2. And 1. Pull back. And then relax. Take the palms of the hands to the front. We're going to wax on and wax off. Just finishing with some gentle movement. Now, if you feel okay with your balance, I want you to keep this going with your arms, your alternating directions, but turn your head to the right. Stay there with your head and do your wax on and wax off. One more, wax on, wax off. Pause. Turn your head all the way to the other side. Hold that. Wax on, wax off. Two more. One more. Bring your head back to neutral. Let's press our palms at heart center. We'll do 2 rounds of box breathing to close our practice. So exhale completely. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Hold the breath. One more. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Then find your normal breath flow, samavritti. Eyes can close if you like as we pause to celebrate today our hard work, our dedication to the health of our spirit, mind, and body, and to the LisaBug community. And again, we say a special 60th happy birthday wish to Chris, sending her all of our love. And the light and joy that reside within me honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. If you've got a minute or two to hang on with me, I know, Chris, that you have to go, so have a wonderful birthday. We'll talk to you about it next Tuesday. And then let's hear how the box breath went for all of you. I'll get our recording shut off at Jitsi.